Hey there, welcome back to the No Pants Show by No Pants Profits. My name is Richard. Today I'm coming to you from outside of Efteling Park. Now, this is a theme park that is technically closest big town it's next to is called Amsterdam. I'm sure you've heard of it before. I was in Amsterdam, spent a couple days in Amsterdam, checked out some stuff in Amsterdam, and then came over here. This is known as a storytelling park, and supposedly there's not a lot of intellectual property that people will recognize. Everything is pretty unique to the park, if that makes sense. There's not movies, there's not TV shows, there's nothing like that. It's got a beautiful entrance. And we're gonna go ahead and explore Efteling together. I've seen a point of view of maybe one of the rides on this park before called Symbolica, but elsewise really haven't seen anything. So going in particularly unspoiled. They do have a lot of single rider lanes and things like that, so come along with me as we check out Efteling Park, which again is it's on the it's an hour and a half away from Amsterdam, but Amsterdam's kind of the biggest city if you're going somewhere to do. And look at this, cups, bottles, and cans. So it's weird. This is a European theme park thing. You basically rent cups, bottles, and cans, and you get it back. You get back money somehow when you scan a QR code, hand in your deposit ready for you in the Tiki app. All right, well, here is the entrance to Efteling. We'll go in, we'll give it a shot. It's a very low sightline park, meaning you can't see any coasters or anything from it, so they don't want to disturb the neighborhood. Let's come along as we explore Efteling Park. Well, here's an interesting little thing right by the entrance. I'm not sure if it's supposed to change or do something or what it's doing. Oh, there's a pen that's writing on its own. Very Harry Potter-esque. Efteling is smoke-free. That's wonderful. Look at this. This is not the castle or anything. This is just purely the entrance to the park, which is a little bit crazy, a little bit ridiculous. It's open from 10 till 8 today, and it looks like it's already open. Look at this entrance. You open up my Efteling app. Let me get a ticket. All right. Should be good to go. Hello. Thank you. All right. And that's it. No security, nothing like that. We have the English park map, and we're in. I don't know if anything's open or what, because we're still 27 minutes before the park's supposed to open. But it does seem like we're in. Where to head? Well, don't really know. Everyone's standing by the entrance putting on sunscreen now, which is kind of amusing. But yeah, we are in. Let's head back to the biggest, nastiest looking roller coaster there might be. Even though there's not much of a domain showing what's going on here, if that makes sense. Dine in a genuine Italian restaurant in a Netherlands theme park. That makes sense. All right, that's just a hotel. I guess we just head in. That's all I can see. All right, I'll see you when I figure out where we're going first. Stay tuned. All right, so it does look like they have an entrance for people that stayed in the hotel. I actually stayed in Tilburg, in the town nearby, so I don't have early entry unless it was like for the cost of less than the cost of one night here. I got 4 nights in Tilburg, so I'll take that any day. Problem is, we might have to wait another 22 minutes. So we should probably get ourselves positioned where we can get in quicker rather than later. Fortunately, almost every ride here that would get a line has a single rider queue. So I will take that to my benefit. This is also the first day after a holiday weekend that season passes open back up. So they assume today might be a little bit busy. And it's going to be warm. It's 87 degrees is the high here. So we're trying to go around this other way and see what we can find. So far, very pretty park. But you don't really see any rides or anything. It's kind of interesting. It's all kind of hidden, unlike the other parks that I've been to so far. Europa, Disneyland Paris, and Phantasialand, where you just kind of see the rides. Here, they're just kind of hidden in the landscape. A little more Busch Gardens Williamsburg-y, if I do say so myself. Well. Again, it seems like the play is everywhere we stop here, everywhere we go, we get stopped here, because it's still 14 minutes till opening. But what all the logic is telling me, there's a water ride and a coaster to hit first, which is back this way, which is the Baron, and the Baron is the name of the coaster, and the Hollander is the name of the water ride. And then there's also a wooden coaster worth hitting too. So everything's still sitting at pretty much 0 minute wait. So not bad at all. But we'll see what happens in 14 minutes, 13 minutes when the park officially opens. But yeah, we're hitting another dead end. There's a ride called Symbolica. That's a dark ride that everybody's lining up for, but that's got a single rider line, and we'll face that later. All right, so they finally opened the gates about 2 minutes early. And we head back, or we headed back. So it seems like the people who stay on property got like a half an hour before. But let's see what we're going. We are going to this way. That's Macabre, Baron. Yeah, this works. I guess the logic is always follow the crowd. Alrighty, I think we're gonna go ahead and check out this ride first, the Baron ride. It's supposedly a roller coaster with indoor dark scenes and everything like that. Then we'll go over to the wooden roller coaster. Let us check out the Baron 1898. Kind of seems similar to that other ride that we went on, Fly, in theory. In theory, at least. Baron 1898. Got quite a line already. Yeah. At least the whole section's not in English, like it was in the in Phantasialand. What it does look like park is up and running and moving. Yep. Baron 1989, and look, unlike most of the other stuff in Europe, they actually have a test seat. That's useful.
Yeah.
What's interesting is here they have like a roll of reusable. They have like a roll of reusable tickets. Well, one-time tickets, like a deli counter, and they're having to give people these deli counter tickets before you go in. Very, very interesting. I've never seen anything like that before. She takes it from the roll. There's a single rider. There's other stuff. I don't know. And they're just kind of loading people, but giving them a physical ticket. So weird. So we're waiting for some kind of pre-show or something to open. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. I think there is a pre-show. And it would give you the pre-show in English on the app. Pretty sure. Yeah, so you'll see it says English subtitles available, pre-show narrated in Dutch. If I go like this, it listens. So there's a pre-show that'll be narrated in Dutch in a minute. Maybe.
I welcome all of my workers from abroad in my beautiful land. Vandaag heeft u het voorrecht af te halen in de wetenschap die toegang geeft tot rijkdom en welvaart. Ik zal u opleiden tot mijn beste kompels. U wordt verzocht uw mijnlantaarn en helm in ontvangst te nemen. U bent verantwoordelijk voor mijn een fortuinlijke opbrengst. Met mijn kathedraal van staal, de schachttoren daalt u af naar de ondergrondse schatkamers. En daar, in de diepste krochten verborgen, ligt het goud voor het gereed. Dit is mijn goudmijn. Dit is mijn goudmijn.
U zijt gewaarschuwd.
Goed, u laat zich nog niet afschrikken door een schepping van bijgeloof en zinsbegoocheling die zich weer een leven achter noemen. Oh, not be discouraged by the wailing women. Hurry up now! Loopt u door naar het looplokaal en maakt uzelf gereed voor afdaling. Rijkdom ligt voor u in het verschiet.
That was cool. I can't say I've ever seen subtitling on an app like that before, so that was pretty damn cool, I have to say. Cool subtitles, bro. There is an animatronic up here that looks a little Garner Holty. But it was interesting, he was able to move, he was able to go like inside and outside. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's a pretty intense coaster with projection mapping and everything like that. The center two seats on the ride vehicle are actually the larger seats. I thought I would need it, but I was able to fit on the outside seats. This is the same ride vehicle as a SheiKra at Busch Gardens, or the Alpine version of SheiKra at Busch Gardens Tampa, or the Alpine version of SheiKra at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Read the name of it. Alpengeist is the name of it. And yeah, that's a really good ride. We gotta go see, there's some other rides, there's some other roller coasters and stuff back here all clustered in this area. Get those done first is the main goal. You can bring bags and just leave them at the counter, which is nice. And of course, they have photos. I don't know what I was wearing today. That was me in the Red Penguin shot. There we go. Fun. Alright, let's see what else we got. Yeah, that was a respectably intense ride. Straight down drop ride like SheiKra. Like SheiKra, or excuse me, or Alpengeist there. And for some reason the operations were really slow. Well, my car loaded, but they loaded 3 cars after, so might have just been temporary. Alright, let's see what else we got in this area. But yeah, that drop, just so you can kind of see that first drop. That first drop's a little bit crazy. Just straight down there. Straight down drop. See if we get a coaster going down. Yeah, we're gonna drop in. Even being a Tuesday, I think the kids are out of school, so it's a lot busier than it should be here. A lot busier than it should be here. So we get on the wooden roller coaster. Give that a try. Here's actually a look at that drop. And you can come out the other end. As I said, a relatively intense ride. Just trying to figure out how we get the next thing we need to get to there. I know maps help sometimes. Ah, here we go. The Hollander, which is the boat ride. Yes, we're gonna get wet at 10:27 in the morning. I suppose we got some, look, we go to the dentist. Guess that means service. Where do we come to first? The wooden or the water ride, but the water ride was showing no single rider, so I want to do that sooner rather than later. That's all I'm saying. All right, so here's the water ride. It's sitting at 35 minutes, 25 minutes, just went down, but no single rider. Decisions. Supposedly this gets a lot worse later in the day. Let's see if there's single rider on the roller coaster right over here. Refer to the Hollander. The wooden roller coaster is at a 5-minute wait. Let's go do that. Let's get ourselves shaped up on the wooden roller coaster. 5-minute wait on single rider, 10-minute wait elsewise. Supposedly it has a very slow loading on the boat ride over there. So we might jump back after 25. We just want to get as much in as we can before it gets hot. Ugh. Hot. Let's jump on this coaster right here, which should have a 5-minute single rider line. A perfect world. 5-minute single rider line would be great. Fantabulous even. Let's see. It's so weird how, oh no, this went up to 15 regular, 5 for single. Which is weird because you never see a wait for single rider. Like, you never see them actually display the wait time. And here they display the wait time for single rider, which is awesome. It's awesome. Yep, thank you. I'm not really worried about test seats anymore. That's something I used to be really worried about. I'm kind of happy. And the single rider has 3 people in line. Yeah, 3 people in line.
Greg.
We should be okay.
I just sat down.
Hobby number 4. Sounds like we have some British people in front of us. Yeah, there's the platform. Center right over here was the right way to go. You know what's weird? That boat ride, the boat ride / roller coaster thing was putting out 35 minutes, then 25, and now it's at 20. So what I'm thinking is people hit that first on the early admission, and that's starting to go away now. So I'm going to circle back around to that because it says single rider is closed today on that. So let's get that out of commission. But you see, here's the roller coaster right here. Loads. They have loading stations on both sides. It seems like they're only using one side to load, but they have them on both sides. And it's a pretty classic wooden roller. I will take my words back. They're loading on both sides. Pretty classic wooden roller coaster. Oh, they race. I didn't realize there's 2 tracks. Well. There's a left side and a right side. Who would have known that? Whichever one we go on later. Oh, now we'll have to go on later. Yeah, that was a good coaster. That was a wooden racing coaster. And what's really cool is at the end it actually has a signal to declare the winner. So it's not one of those where it doesn't tell you who the winner is every time. Unfortunately, it's in the red car, which was the losing car. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump over to that water ride right now. Again, I hate water rides this early in the day, but we're gonna jump over the water ride right now because supposedly its operations get really slow later in the day. Just loading and unloading. It's slow. And it seems like people love the pictures here a lot more than in the States. In the States, I don't know. Just pass by the on-ride photo, or maybe it's just because in the States it's in your app and everything like that. But let us go on this barren ride. So we walked by earlier, but the wait has gone down, and there seem to be a bunch of empty seats in the boats. Yeah, there's like 5 empty seats in that boat. So they're saying it's a 25-minute wait, but then sending out 4 empty seats. Yeah, 4 empty seats in the boat. So, yeah, I seem to not believe that wait time. I'll tell you, it's 10:42 right now. This park opened 42 minutes ago. About to get on our third ride. It doesn't look like you get that wet on that barren ride, on the Hollander ride.
Yeah.
Each of these rides, so the roller coaster didn't really have it, but the last roller coaster, but they have like a dark scene element to it. So these aren't Disney quality coasters, which I find fantastic. Disney quality rides. And we haven't even gotten the dark rides yet. That's what they're known for. Yes, they are known for the dark rides. Yeah, it's going to have a 20-minute wait. I think we'll be on before 11. Oh yeah, single rider is closed. So we gotta go through the normal line. is the only one that has a single rider line that is closed. All the other ones are open. So we'll take a quick look in here, see the theming. The good news is on the dark rides and stuff, I'm allowed to film later. That's 100 and another minimum height. Oh my. Oh wow. Smells like the burning scene from Pirates of the Caribbean in here right now. Smellitizer. Wow. Alright. It's a very, very pretty queue. We'll have to see if it's really 20 minutes or not. They don't seem to sell fast or anything like that here, so these lines should move relatively quick, even if they are a little bit longer. Not pirates. Sorry, my mistake. This is the burning smell from Epcot. And the big ball. And yes, they're distinctive spells between the two. So, I'll let you know when we're almost on. It's 10:44. I don't think it's going to take 20 minutes, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it's very much looks like a Pirates of the Caribbean type of thing. So, very much looks like a Pirates of the Caribbean type of thing. But it's supposedly a roller coaster. Like this, the boat ride runs on roller coaster tracks partway through the ride. Then you get to the fork in the road where you choose left or right. I am gonna go with left, because that boat's about to unload. Yeah, I'm gonna go with left. Looks a little more crowded down there, but yeah, this is very, very Pirates of the Caribbean, I guess is the way I would say it. Pirates of the Caribbean. Now that's a good ride. It's kind of a log flume mixed with a roller coaster, mixed with a water ride and a dark ride. Kind of had some, I've never been, but I've heard, I've seen videos of Shanghai Pirates. Had some Shanghai Pirates action going on there. We got one more coaster in this area of the park, which is this white one right here, which looks like the typical corkscrew coaster you'd find in a place like, where's the corkscrew? Busch Gardens Williamsburg, I think, was the first corkscrew coaster. It looks like it shares a lot of DNA with that first corkscrew coaster. The real question comes down to, though, does it have a single rider line? That's what we want to know. There's an Untag and an Exitag. They're trying to sell hot dogs. This guy really wants people to stand in front of the cannon. He's gonna shoot me? Maybe? I don't know. He keeps telling you to stand in front of the cannon. I got you. I assume that's what he's telling you to do. Alright, yeah, this literally looks like an OG corkscrew coaster, which I'm cool with. It's called Python. I feel like this has relatives in the States. I do. Something tells me this has relatives in the States. I'm gonna check it. Relatives to the Python coaster to the US. Let's check that out. Yeah, that's not a sign I've really seen before, is they have even and non-even. Instead of single rider and normal rider, it's even and non-even. So you know if you have non-even, you're always gonna have an extra seat for single rider. They're both sitting in a 15-minute queue right now. But yeah, this definitely has some States relatives. I just gotta look it up. I just got to look up and see who its relatives are in the States. Because it looks like corkscrew. Really does. Alright. We'll look that up while I'm walking in on the non-even side. Also, there's just random, there's not trash cans. I don't like there's just these random ass baskets for you to throw stuff into. And we're going, this is not 15. The other one took about 10. Oh, that's right, we were on. This is right up to the station with a non-even number. But probably not enough time for me to look up who its relatives are, but relatives to the Python coaster around the world. We'll see. Yeah, so here it is for a double looping, double corkscrew coaster. That thing is smooth. Yes, it did have a whole bunch of second loop. Had a whole bunch of relatives in the US in the 90s. And the last one left, there was the double corkscrew. Last one left was actually Busch Gardens over Georgia. Yeah, this is one of the last ones to exist because they got really rough, stuff like that. They rebuilt this in 2018. They retracked this coaster and made it not terrible. So thumbs up to you, Efteling. Or what is the name of this? A Viper Sandy coaster thingy. Let me get its name one more time. Python. Yeah, corkscrew at Alton Towers, Shazam at Guardian Land, or Blue Hawk at Six Flags Over Georgia. That's where I remember it from. So, actually, it technically does still exist. It's an old school 1980s steel coaster feel. Yeah, I still think that there's something at the Busch Gardens Williamsburg that's like it. Python. A lot of branding for an old coaster. I'll take it. Now I think it's dark ride o'clock. Let's see if we can find some dark rides to ride on. We're just kind of wandering this park. I like doing that. The swinging ship. Bunch of little food stalls and stuff like that. And yeah, the even or odd system. Very interesting boarding system. Cans and plastic bottles only. Oh, like they donate the amount there. Yeah, they donate instead of you getting it back. Strange, but I'll take it. All right, let's see if we can find something else to go try to. This is a funny one. This obviously used to be a fountain, but now there's just monkeys on it. So it's not really a fountain anymore. Interesting. Very interesting. They got fruits and snacks. All right, I'm gonna have to get my map out. See where the heck we are, because it looks like we may have dead-ended here. Oh, no, there are signs. Ah, they do have like a refillable water bottle of sort. Well, these were illegal in Europe. Make your own unique soda. Another refills every 45 minutes. So that is Coke Freestyle. I've not seen Coke Freestyle in Europe before. I'm not sure if it's really Coke Freestyle. I don't see Coke Freestyle. I see M&M's. Well, weird. Basically advertised Coke Freestyle, but there's no Coke Freestyle. And I don't think that pirate ship goes over the top. Let's go find some dark rides. You know, you have to say this is a pretty scene. I assume these boats are on track. Yeah, they have to be. They're being pulled by something on the front. There's like a little thing underneath pulling them, but they seem to be relatively free floating except for what's pulling them in the front. And then there's a lookout tower up there. That looks really cool. What I think we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to the front. We're gonna ride Symbolica, which is supposed to be a pretty crazy dark ride. And then we're gonna try and get into one of the shows. So I think the crowds are about where they're gonna peak today. And we've done the big rides already. So let's go check out one of the shows. So we're gonna head to Symbolica. It's a dark ride. I think I'll be able to show you Symbolica. And we'll check out the show. So stay tuned. But here's all the coasters and stuff that we just did, kind of intertwining. There's the Baron. I would say, so far, I still think Phantasialand's probably the best of these guys overall. They're all very distinctive.
Just go over the bridge.
And what they offer, but let us go this way, I think. All around the front of Baron and back the way that we came before. That looks like a long boat ride. You can just see those boats going like crazy. It's like Small World, but there's no real element other than just pretty. So we're gonna jump around to the front of Baron, which I think will get us back to Symbolica, which will get us back to where the show is at noon. All right, let's go ride Symbolica together. We're gonna go in the single rider entrance. It says 5 minutes. Our entrance is 25 minutes. Again, I do love that they quote the single rider time. I'm just hoping we get a, I will tell you on the Baron, we got the full pre-show and everything like that. Some other parks, if you do single rider, you'll skip a lot of the introduction. This ride, again, much like Baron, I believe has a live English translation. So you'll see there's the 25-minute line. Right there. We should be in the what it takes to walk up line. Pretty sure if I remember correctly, this is a dark ride, kind of in like the Ratatouille Star Wars style. Once we get on the ride, I will let the ride talk for itself. But oh look, they have fountains for you to watch yourself in. So this is pretty much their haunted mansion? No. I don't know what this is. We're gonna check out their Peter Pan next. Because the show that we're seeing is not until 12:30. It's been nice to skip the 25-minute wait right here and go right into the castle. I'm not against that. And like I said, I believe if we open up the app, there's a section in the app to find it. Nope. There is no, fortunately, there is no translation on the app, so when we come back, you'll see what this is along with me. Stay tuned.
Edele gasten, dear guests. Welkom in Symbolica. Het is van het allergrootste belang dat... Wat is dit?
Hallo allemaal!
Pardoes, onze koninklijke tovenaar.
Een saaie boel.
Wat doe jij hier?
Ik heb een veel leuker idee. Geen audiëntie, geen regels. Maar ga met mij mee.
Nee.
Reis door vertrekken vol magie. Het heet hier niet voor niets het Paleis der Fantasie.
Through the Palace of Fantasy? No. Obey the rules. Denk aan de regels.
Transito, culto, fabulu. Trage treden, open u!
Wat er gebeurt? upstairs. No, stop. Voorzichtig. Luister niet naar Bart.
So that was like partially in English and partially in Dutch. We're waiting for all the normal line to come out.
Blijf op het rechte pad.
Single rider.
Ja, geef me nog maar een trap.
But that staircase opened up. That was pretty damn cool.
478 lid
And he goes away.
7b dat het gewenst is dat u dit nu niet doet. Stop!
Yeah.
Niet doen! Denk aan de
Ah, that's fine. Thank you.
Is iedereen? Luistert er nog iemand?
Alright.
Where are you going? Come back! Ik sta
Alright.
perplex van zoveel ongehoorzaamheid. Be
Wow.
aware.
That's cool. There's a separate path for single rider that only opens after the normal path opens. I've never seen that before. So we saw the same pre-show, like we were wondering. And now we go down the steps. That's a little motion simulator vehicle. Not a shooter. I don't think it's a shooter. We'll see in a second. I'll bring on Ryan. Pretty sure I can bring on Ryan. Okay. Oh, did we? I don't know. Okay. I have no idea what you said. I figured I'm sitting. Look.
ben daar gloeiend bij. I'm in charge now. Ik stop deze tour. Dat u zichzelf nog in de spiegel durft aan te kijken. Stelletje ongehoorzamen.
Wat is er aan de hand? Vleugels?
Oh jee, pardoes.
Ik heb iets slims bedacht. We bundelen onze kracht. Druk zoveel als je kan op het knopje hiervoor. Doe goed je best en de toer gaat weer door.
Waag het niet. Don't you
Heel
dare.
goed blijven drukken. Illumina Fantasia! Illumina Fantasie! De bron van alle magie!
Dit was een merkwaardige audiëntie.
Alle tovertwisten! Tot ziens allemaal!
Au revoir, goodbye.
Well, that was an interesting ride, to say the least. That was an interesting ride. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to try and go on the most famous dark ride in this park, called Doomsvlak? Doomsvlak. Yeah. The most famous dark ride in this park, where it is not very accessible. So it's weird if you're in a wheelchair. It's one of the things that they make sure they tell you. If you're in a wheelchair, when you come to this ride, you have to actually ride it in VR, which is kind of crazy. But you can ride it in VR, and here's where it gets kind of weird. I just saw this in the app. It was kind of strange. So you ride it in VR, and then your family can ride along with you. You wear like a helicopter headset, and you could talk with them while they're on the ride. Not making this up. That's the accessible way, but we're going to ride it the normal way. I think its most closest related relative would be Peter Pan, but that Symbolica ride was weird. I don't know if it changes every time you go on it or anything like that, but it's weird. All right, so the Dumbrook has what looks like a little bit more than a 10-minute line. There's no single ride or anything, but I believe in this building right next door, there's a Vekoma Madhouse. This is one where the room just looks like it rotates around. That should eat everybody all at once. That's in line. So we'll intog that. My bet is that's a madhouse, just based on the type of building it is. We've seen 2 of these so far. Essentially, it should just rotate around. It's like a fun house. Is my thoughts, yeah. Yeah, it's a Vekoma. This is one of the original Vekoma madhouses, if not the original. Which is it show starts every 5 minutes. Alright, let's check it out. I'll bring you some clips from the inside of this Vekoma Madhouse. And we're gonna go see a show. Yeah, so this actually was the original Vekoma Madhouse, 1996. All madhouses came after this. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see a show after this. This is the 11-minute walk away. I may have to just abandon it. Oh, there we go. Let's check this Vekoma Madhouse out. It's in the inside.
In het midden van de 18e eeuw overspoelden golven van geweld onze Brabantse Kempen en het Limburgse platteland. Horden van gewetenloos boevenpak trokken plunderend en brandstichtend door onze vrede gedreven. Zij noemden zich de Bokkenrijders, naar de schimmige luchtgeesten, die volgens een middeleeuwse mythe op bokken gezeten door de donkere nachtelijke hemel zwerden en zelfs afgesloten huizen konden binnendringen.
De Bokkenrijders. Algebroed, dat is. Ze moeten ze uitgroeien met wortel en tak, dat moeten ze.
Ja, dat zeker, Johnny. Dat zeker.
Ik heb gehoord dat ze verleden nacht de steen van alle in de stoel hebben platgeplant en alles van waarde hebben meegenomen.
Oh ja? Het is toch niet waar, hè?
Algebroed, dat is.
Ze zeggen dat er hoge licht geven in de lucht. En dat ze zo rap zijn dat het noodlot treft als een donder.
Gezwetst, dat zeg ik u. Achter een bakje peupel dat met lage streken en omkoperij het gewone volk neemt. Laat ze de landheermaars hier roepen, dan komen ze van een koude ergens thuis.
De mythe verhaalt dat dit duivelse leger van bokkenrijders zijn einde vond in een gruwelijke slag, hoog in de hemelen boven de Postelse abdij. 60 lange jaren oefende de bende een waarschuwingsbewind uit over de plattelandsbevolking. Hun satanische gildenteken met bokspoot vervulde een ieder met huiver en angst.
Vervloekt zijn die bokkenrijders. De parasieten van deze streek. En Hugo in het bijzonder.
Dit is een goddeloze doeractie, Hugo. Deze lange zwarte manen is de duur gelijk. Wanneer hij in de buurt is, bent uw leven niet zeker.
Om nog te zwijgen over haar.
Wow, 2 pre-shows before a madhouse. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Grandpa's about to wake up. Hello, Grandpa.
Dit huis, dit vervloekte huis, het is een hel gelijk. Die ene vervloekte avond in de Belgische Kempen. De zon stond laag en we zochten bedden voor de nacht, maar van dorpen was geen spoor. Maar ineens in de verte een groot gebouw. De abdij van Postel, wisten wij. We brachten de paarden in galop en toen de zon was weggezakt, kwamen we aan bij de kapel. Er was licht achter de ramen en het was er doodstil. Geen monnikenzang of vroom geprevel. Achter de kapeldeur gouden kelken en zilveren kandelaars voor het oprapen. Met deze gedachte ramden we de deur. Geen mens. Op het altaar glinsterde de buit. De kaarsen waren ontstoken. Vreemd. Mijn mannen kraakten het offerblok en ikzelf leegde het altaar. En toen, plotseling, op mijn schouder een slanke hand. Ik keek om en achter mij stond een jonge vrouw, haar ogen vol vuur. Allen zagen haar en het gerinkel verstomde. Ze leek te zweven in haar lange witte kleed. Even voelde ik iets van angst en ze
that was the original Velcoma Madhouse. You swing a little bit there. Not that much. You swing a little bit, and then the room swings around you. So, it's like a ride in a ride. You kind of see the mechanism there that runs it all. They didn't hide it very well in this one, or maybe they didn't want to. But yeah, so manufactured in Velcoma, and that's the original Madhouse from Velcoma. Hope you enjoyed that, and it's gonna be tight if I can make it to that show. But we'll try. We'll try and make it to that show. It says it's an 11-minute walk away. I have a respectable idea of where it is. I think we make it. Well, we got stuck by a train got stuck by a train, so I don't think we can make it to that show. So what we'll do is wait for the next hour. We'll catch the show. The next hour, I'll grab some lunch somewhere. See what's available here on the app. And then head over. Yeah, so like this isn't like a church themed area. It was the Madhouse back where we were. Fried potato stick. Oh God.
Nice cold cream.
Fried potatoes at combo deal. Yeah, you do well on the combo deal. Not bad.
Thank you.
Fried potato stick. Specialty. Okay. I guess I'm gonna get some fried potato snack. Let's try that.
That's for you.
Fried potato.
Is it too hot?
Fruit punch.
All appetite.
Okay. Gumbo special. Caramel and fruit punch. And soft drink. Okay. Alright, so I decided to get the Dumbracht special combi deal, which came with a drink and fried potato snack with caramel, fruit crunch, plus soft drink. Alright. So they have these potatoes just kind of ready to go. These are the things they serve at Halloween Horror Nights. The fried potatoes. Very nutritional, if I do say so myself. That's sarcasm. Sit down. Have that. Fried Dumbracht. Show you the Ferris wheel, which is wild. Okay. Yeah, so she's dipping it in caramel. And then dipping it in basically spicy Cheeto looking stuff. We'll know about this. I'll try it. Let you know how it is after. All right, so that potato was really good. It was kind of like a caramel apple potato, weirdly as that sounds. And we're in line for Dumbach right now, which is their dark ride. And what's weird is when I'm going through like the castle entrance, we're going through a service door. But these orbs seem to be, some of them are moving, but they're tied up there. That wasn't bad for that potato and a drink for like $9 and change. Be a lot more in a stateside theme park. I translated over the cost. $9 and change. Yeah. So theme parks are more affordable. I haven't seen any. I don't know if this is a dry park or not. I haven't seen any drinks in this park yet. Oh, we're loading right up here. We're not going into Castle Door because all switchbacks are here. We go through a couple random switchbacks, and then there's literally like, I remember a lot of switchbacks. There's a Peter Pan like ride right over there. Take you guys on that Peter Pan ride right when we get to it. Thank you. That ride was like Peter Pan meets Small World meets E.T. with a bit of a, oh, I walked into the VR room by mistake. This is the virtual reality room. That's kind of cool. I did not mean to walk into this room, but it is real. And that's where you wear your little headset and talk to who's on the ride. That was not intentional. That was just me trying to find a way out. But yeah, you can see. Good luck. Little chairs you can sit in from the restaurant. Someone I guess was on it. But that's how the handicapped works. Did not mean to go out that way. Ring bell here. Light on. Employees, this is the other way. Kind of an interesting one. Let me get out of that line. I just happened to walk that way. Totally by mistake. Another cool thing they've got here is an actual steam carousel. So let's go give that a little bit of a ride. Check out the steam carousel. Right over here. I saw it earlier but didn't film it. Let's go take it a ride. Also, I'm very confused whether these bird noises are real or piped in. But I'm gonna go with real. Looks lush enough that they're real. Oh, and if you are a smoker, there's a smoking zone. Like hidden behind barriers. That's where you can smoke. Cute. Check out the steam carousel, and then we're gonna head towards the front of the park, hit the 1:30 version of the 12:30 show we didn't make it to. Alright, so we're gonna go see Magic Luna now, which is their seasonal show. The illusion show of your dreams. I do like illusions, and has no cameras, so I can't take any photos or anything like that, but I'll tell you about it after, if there's anything any good. See how it describes itself. Daily park show, the Efteling theme park. Check show times on the Efteling map. Yeah, it shows 3 times a day. During the week at least, it shows 3 times a day. And they actually sell Pringles. Yeah, so they sell little things of Pringles and ice cream and popcorn. And it does look like they actually have the reason they don't show this that late is they have a show they sell additional hard tickets to called Carro, which is in the evening. Enchanted family show here at the Efteling Theater. But this is not included. This one is not included in the main show. Since it looks like this is a circle in the round. I'll show you the main admission. Looks like a circle in the round. I'll let you know the inside. Alright, so it's not a theater in the round. It's a pretty simple theater setup. It looks like a bedroom behind the stage. I'll let you know how it is after, if there's anything actually groundbreaking. It's here for 1 season, so I wouldn't expect anything groundbreaking, but this is the show to see. Alright, so that show was phenomenal. That's the best theme park show I've ever seen. The only thing that even comes close is Nightmare Fuel at Universal, which I thought they shared the same team, but they brought an illusion company, flying bed, all that. That was at it was 20 minutes. It was the level of Aladdin from, if higher. Unique IP, that was incredible. If you make it here during this season to see that magic show is mind-blowingly good. We got a couple more dark rides we haven't seen. Especially this one that's in like a mosque. It's called Fata Morgana. I think we're gonna go, if you remember earlier, people were being held up right there. Let's go to where people were being held up. We're also gonna look at booking dinner later tonight. The last bus out of here is at 11:40 p.m. So we don't wanna miss that. Otherwise it's a €40 Uber back to Airbnb in Tilburg. But it's only 1:58 p.m. right now. So, should be good. I'm going to catch the 3 o'clock show of the other magic show, which is their permanent magic show. So I don't know if it's going to be better than this, worse than this. There's a lot of actors and everything. Very, very good show. Very good. Pyro, water circus stuff that I think they use for their main cirque show later in the day. But yeah, I have no complaints about that show. That was amazing. Very cool. All right, so next up is this ride called Fata Morgana, which is supposedly massive, and you'll see 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Well, it's just kind of open. So what is this? 0 minutes. So yeah, I think it's a boat ride. It's like Aladdin themed as far as I know. Looks like you can take photos. So you should be good. Well, let's, I think I've seen some stills from this before. Yeah. It's pretty much the story of Aladdin. As far as I know. And it is a boat ride. It's like It's a Small World, but Aladdin. No, wait. This is what happens when you put something together with no passport, no fast pass, no skip the line, nothing like that, and it loads continuously. Well, it's a pretty efficient loading. I mean, you got 1 row on that one. This looks to be a massive setup and a massive building, but I do not know. Take you on board in just a minute's time. Stick around.
Je vous en prie, dollars, please, taxi.
Stop. Dangerous for life. Kif, niet verder, komt zo goed. Ja, soldaat.
Alle kleuren. Kies er één, of beter nog, tik more. En wie weet brengen ze je 1000 maal geluk.
Well, I gotta say, the scale on that ride is massive. Oh look, and they've got kebab. The to-go food. Turkish pizza. Turkish pizza. Things that make you go, the hell is a Turkish pizza? Don't worry, I'm questioning it here. Turkish pizza with soft drink. I'm confused. What are all these? I think I'm good with that. Thought about it, evaluated it. Yeah, I'm good on that. Left my water bottle somewhere, but that's no big deal. Couldn't really find anywhere to fill it up anyway. All right, it's the hot part of the day. There's two coasters I haven't done yet. One is the Max and Moritz coaster, which I think is actually a brand deal. I think that's a brand that exists here. And then another one is an indoor coaster that I think is unique. But I think the Max and Moritz is the only IP, and I think it's kind of interesting. Like, they don't have a train track crossing or anything. It just kind of comes. Makes some noise. It comes. We have the Max and Moritz coaster. And Schönes Stilldrack, that's the wooden coaster. And that's Macabre. We're headed back to anyway. Let's go to the Max and Moritz coaster. And That's Macabre has their other permanent magic show that's in front of it. That's on the hour, not on the half hour. The next showing of that magic show is starting in 30 minutes, a really good one. But no, I don't need to see it again. I'd rather go see the whole rest of the park first. Interesting, see, ADA would never be cool with this. I guess their elevator's down. So only if you can walk stairs independently. 5-minute single rider. I will take it. This might actually be unique IP. I just swear I've seen it before. Yeah, it's probably unique. They don't have any other known IP in the park, so the IP stands for intellectual property. It's something you see in a TV show and stuff like that. I don't see anything here that would. And I guess there's 2 different coasters. Yeah. So this is again a double coaster. You got a green and you got a blue, just like you had a red and a blue on the wooden roller coaster. So, one single rider line. I don't think you can choose between the two. Just kind of go. So, the line is not as bad with 2 coasters as it would be with 1. Oh, you can choose. I guess we're going Moritz. And Max. Oh wait, no. There's no line on Max either. People are going the other way. And there's exactly 0 people in the single rider line. You can pack up and I'll let you know about it. Yeah, this is definitely unique IP to this park. I've never seen this before. I was thinking of Wallace and Gromit. Wallace and Gromit. But what's interesting is one train load's going one direction, one train load's going another. I've never seen that anywhere before. So that one goes out that way, and that one goes out that way. Rex and Moritz is not Wallace and Gromit. That's all I'm saying. So there's a show here in 10 minutes, and it's supposedly in this tent. That's an interesting one. So we'll go sit in the shade until tent show starts in 10 minutes. This is their permanent magic show. This place looks very much like a Darkmoor from Epic Universe. They even play themed music in the bathroom and stuff like that. Popcorn and striker spin. Oh, okay. You can get Mezzo Mix there? Wow. That's the first Coke freestyle machine I've ever seen with Mezzo Mix on it. I do have to say. Not something I've ever seen on a Coke freestyle machine. We're so close to Germany, that's probably why. That is probably why you get Mezzo Mix. That's pretty damn funny. Well, yeah, this is the exit for their scary ride. Exit from the gift shop. But their scary ride is down right now, which is in this building. It's called Dance Macabre. And their mascot, this little cat. I have no idea exactly what the ride is. It's kind of like I think it's kind of like an evolution on the Vekoma Funhouse. That's my assumption. And then it's evolution on the Funhouse. But like a drop tower, but not really. Yeah, there's pictures of people on it. You're on like a church pew kind of thing. I'm not entirely sure what that is. But we'll wait until Magic Show Intent starts. That's the cue to... Oh! They have... This is the ride vehicle. I have a fake photo op. Yeah. This is a fake photo op on what the ride vehicle looks like. You get 3, 2, 1. I can pretend I've been on the ride. Put your photo on the screen. Get your prints in the retail shop. I guess I can pretend I went on the ride. We're about halfway through the day. Got here at 10. It's currently 3 o'clock-ish. And then the park closes at 8. So we're halfway through the day. Crowds have gone down. We got one more ride. Oh, there we go. One more ride, and then we can go back and we can do some re-rides. If I can pronounce my stuff correctly. The internet said we needed 2 days here. I don't think so. Just one. One non-weekend day seemed to do it. So I only got tickets for one day and find something to do in Tilburg again tomorrow. Eee. we'll probably stay for 5 minutes at this. But I'm not even sure what it is. I've not seen a theme park show like this before.
Mesdames, beaux heren, wezen als de natte wij presenteren. Antwoord op vragen, verhoorde gebeden, mirakel of miracoli. Nieuw welbehagen, geest, lijf en leden. Wonderwerk, zwarte kunst, spektakel. Wie zijn van de Q&A uw leverancier? Attentie! Silencio! De charlatans zijn hier. Niemand kan, wat een charlatan kan. Dat het even kan. Donaties, donaties. Kom, kijk dan. Dit is geen uilenzijn, man. Hier wordt je slavenrijk van. Bij wel in elk geval. Wat niets kan. Dan maakt een charlatan dan een duister pakje aanval. Misschien zijn ze wel. Kijk, kom dan. Hier wordt je slim nog stom van. Vraag niet naar het waarom, man. Het werkt altijd. Nou ja, meestal wel. Dus fatabuur! Heeft u hartzeer of probleem, weer last van oorsweer of een maagzuurspeel, geen mooi meer, wist niet. Kom weer, loop niet met een gezond weer. Die moet echt een charlatan zijn. Oh la la, voilà. Wie zijn wij? Blijft u klagen zonder jagen. Over vage levensvragen die u plagen alle dagen. Het is u in uw borstdagen. Hou je nog geen charlatan bij? En hoe laat presta? Wie is zij? Misschien met zand voor zijn bavianen. Misschien met zijn briljante video's. Kom. Misschien dat haar kennis bij shamanen. Misschien. Studeerde zij aan de weg, bij darmen tussen valt het weg. Dan weer daarna als 3 keer zijn verboden apotheek. Daarom beroofd tot overworst. Zij toen aan de helle poort. Tot het onbare haar zij.
Ga terug en werk in dienst van mij.
En keer ik weer uit de dood. Misschien zou kunnen. Voor u, voor jou. Misschien. Maar het peut-être. Hoe dan ook. Onthoud niemand kan. Wat een charlatan kan. Als het even kan. Ovaties, donaties. Kom, kijk, huiver. Kunst is vak maar zuiver. Spendeer die laatste stuiver. Waardeer jezelf op ons. Wat een behoefte. Niemand kan. Wat een charlatan kan. 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 Van Huiverwoud tot Delta kan. Van hier tot in ver weg is dan van Amsterdam. Dat dan kan al wat dan kan wij tot Wilderman. Iedereen is in de ban en spreekt van complimenten van. Wonder en mirakel. Genezing en spektakel. Super! En de beste met het meeste blad is. Nou, kom op. Zeg eens dan. De klem van charlatan. Wat een roze. Niemand kan wat een charlatan kan. Merci, dames, silencio. U vraagt, kwamen wij hier als u uit vrije wil? No. Nee. Wij werden hierheen gedirigeerd door een verlichte geest. Ons bezield draaiorgel, Esmeralda. Zij trok ons langs zwarte meridianen en duistere breedtegraden tot hier, Eccola, in deze gedoemde bossen. Het Huiverwoud. Hier bleek Esmeralda's ijselijke reden van onze komst. Midden in het bos. Een graftombe. Van niemand minder dan onze bedovergrootvader. De fantabuloze, superbe dirigent, Jozef Charlatan. Maar Legant zijn graf. Davvero, inderdaad. U allen staat hier op kwade grond. Terramala. Hullebode, bijleens. En toch, ooit was hier, in deze abjecte abdij, een muziekconcours. Jozef Charlatans orkest zou er een heuse première beleven. Van een nieuw en gewaagd, maar dubieus muziekstuk. Dans macabre.
Het publiek huiverde. De abt van het klooster weigerde, maar Jozef zette door en sloeg af.
Muziek begon. En zo werd het onnoembare wakker gespeeld. En met elke noot verdiepte schaduwen zich tot het hele orkest in balsemde duisternis verdween. Nooit zijn ze meer gezien. Nie wieder, never! En toch, u allen bezoekt nu de abdij ter vermaak.
Knettergek, wat zo lekker.
Zelf weten. Maar bescherm uzelf. Hè? Laat u niet platwalsen. Ontspring de dans.
En vermijd katten. Miauw, miauw, miauw.
Bezweer het boze met mijn elixirs en amuletten. Red u zelf. En help ons u te redden.
De winkel is open. Oh.
Kom.
Ladies en buitenlui, madame, heren, uw aandacht en attenzione voor deze fantabuloze uitvinding. Ervindung, invention, mevrouw, lady, dokter, Virginie, Charlatan de geldpers.
Merci. Dank. Silentio. U vraagt. Money press? Yes! Want money, dinero, duimkruid, wie kan er toch zonder? Niemand.
No one.
Nici nul. En toch wordt het u onthouden door dralende schuldenaars. Waarom zalen ze niet? Why won't they pay?
Wat geeft u? Hoofdpijn, kopsmerts, migraine.
Ik presenteer u la respuesta, het antwoord, het zwaar op de vraag: waar blijft mijn poen? Dokter, charlatans, gepatenteerde, Brenza, geldpers. Bing! Ja. Wring uit! De wanbetaler. Plak! De dette. Bona! Dinari!
Make your accounting. Make your account.
Bevrijd uw fortuin van het onnoembare. Bevrijd uw fortuin van het onnoembare. Oplichters, swindelaar.
Achterop gepast.
Los af, gouden schulden, wel nu en gepast.
Nooit meer een man betalen, kan ik signeren. Dankzij het bankjes kon dit nog fijn demonstreren.
Incasseren pecunia's, geen tikkie maar cash. Gepatenteerde.
Geldpers.
Betaal nu.
Bestel later.
fantabulosa. Niemand kan wat een charlatan kan. Als het even kan, donaties, donaties. Kom, kijk, huiver. Kunst is voor maar zuiver. Spendeer je laatste stuiver. Trakteer jezelf op ons, fantabulosa. Pas op, laat door de list u niet verleiden. Bij nacht zijn alle katten grauw. Achtung, leer het onnoembare vermijden. Branden,
Strikt het kwaad ook in een lied. Nu wie niet mee, luistert niet. Al klinkt de zoenen nog zo zoet. Dat het lijkt of je zingen moet. Als strikt het orkest. En bij de stemming op de kerst. Onnoembaar kwaad gaat in het koor. En dat in het ziel vermoord.
Inderdaad, zien de rest nog slecht. Kijk uit. Pas op. Kijk uit voor het kwaad. Aan orde charlatans. En volg het raad. Van buiten uit de dakken, van hier tot in ver weg is dat van Assen, de tanden al van takken en van Kulderman. Iedereen is in de van de streek van complimenten van de honden en de aanbied. Deze is spektakel, la de beste met de meeste. Dat is nou, kom op. Zet eens dan. De klas van charlatan. Van taboeroes. Niemand kan dan wat een charlatan kan. Ladies en buitenlui. Namens Dr. Charlatan, bedankt voor het komen kijken naar Dr. Charlatans Cabaret Macabre. Ontdek het huiverwoud en ik wens jullie heel veel sterkte. Ja. En als jullie nog met mij op de foto willen, als jullie nog met Dr. Charlatan en mij op de foto willen, dan kan dat nu. Juist.
Niet allemaal tegelijk.
Well, that was something. I guess. We've done Max and Moritz. There's a family coaster we still have to do. I don't know where it is. I'd like to do Symbolica again. See if it's different. Let's do Symbolica again. I'm sure Single Rider will be nothing for Symbolica again while we're right here. And then we'll go find anything we might have missed. Unfortunately, Dance Macabre is still closed. I'd love to check that out, because I have no idea what it is. But we have an indoor coaster, Symbolica, and I think we're good. Well, we'll go back and do some stuff, but we're done most of it after that. So that's the wonder of these theme park apps. I just opened up the app, and Dance Macabre is open. That weird ride that I have no clue what it is, it's open. So let's get on it. Right? That'll be fun. I know nothing about it other than the cat. It's a relatively small building, but it's starting to build a line. So let's get on it. People are realizing this thing's just open for the first time today. I happen to be around the corner. It's saying 13 minutes, which I assume is a walk-on for this ride. Let's check it out. I also do appreciate the test seats. Single Rider is opened. In a real word? I don't know. Single Rider is. I can't tell. No. We'll go with the normal line. Is Single Rider open or no? It's open. Yes. It's open? Okay, thank you. Well, let's Single Rider. What I like about Single Rider here is you don't actually skip the pre-show and stuff like that. And it looked like that's actual fire at night. So we don't have to wait in that whole line. Hey, everyone. Let's go up, around, and jump in this single rider. Had to see this today, so while it's operating, let's jump on it. I really don't know what the ride system is. So, yeah. I think we'll figure this one out together. I don't have the slightest idea what this ride system is. This one? Yeah. Thanks, sir. This might be the first cycle since it opened. Stop for a minute and go low level. That Dance Macabre, Dance of the Dead, that was incredible. Like, mind-blowingly incredible. Yeah, I don't really have words. The question is, can you get water out of these things? I don't know if you can. No, you can't get water out of them. Weird. In the States and all of the soda machines that you got in the theme parks, you get water out of them. Can't seem to here. Yeah, that Dance Macabre is incredible. I showed you some little clips of it, but kind of hard to show. That was cool. All right, got a couple more things to finish this park. This show starts again in 11 minutes. That was a weird show. But we got a couple more things to finish the park. There's a 3D movie that we'll go see. Then we'll head over, do some redos and some other stuff like that. I'm gonna make sure we do the 3D movie, the indoor coaster, and then there's one more one more dark ride we haven't done yet. A Dance Macabre. Phenomenal. No notes. It's basically a teacups ride and a drop tower and a madhouse together. It's like the evolution of where the Vekoma Med House went. I'm interested in who made that. That seems like it's Vekoma. I'm gonna look that up. I'll let you know. I'm gonna go see a 3D movie just because it's hot outside right now, and it'll cool down later. Plus, I won't have a line. Other stuff's line is going away, though. So always midday. We're coming up at the end of midday. Midday, you want to attack things that are indoors and don't have a line. I'd love to do those, but I think that's like a half an hour ride. It's not gonna be a line. That little boat ride's like a half an hour line. A couple things I want to do again, though, for sure. The wooden coaster, the Baron coaster, and the wooden coaster, Baron coaster, and the other one, but we got to do the indoor coaster and the dark ride first. And it's so weird. Look, there's actual wildlife in the lake. So you could technically call it an animal safari. That's all I'm saying. Well, I walked by the restaurant, which is supposedly the restaurant to go to in this park. Yep, thank you. Supposedly the restaurant to go to in this park, which is the pancake place, and I got the pancake and the tomato soup. Because, yeah. So I got the pancake and the tomato soup. So let us give the tomato soup a try. Ooh, that looks good, actually. I do love tomato soup, if you didn't know. I'm gonna try the bread. Should be grilled cheese, but bread's a little rough. I got a pancake with local farmer's ham and prosciutto, plantar tomatoes, pesto, pine nuts, and spring onions. And, you know, for a theme park, the pricing's not that bad. You get like €20 out the door. Yeah, it's good tomato soup. I'll let you know the pancakes are when they come. Slow down the day a little bit, but had to get some stuff done. Alright, so we got an Efteling here again. I do love how it always just, the glassware always matches. You don't get that in the States unless you go to an actual brewery. Here, whatever beer you order, you're going to get a matched glass. That's the same in Germany. It's quite impressive, to be honest. Very impressive. We're still waiting for our pancake of local farmer's ham, sun-dried tomatoes, pesto, pine nuts, and spring onions. It's supposedly the best thing to have in this whole park. Alright, so I got a pancake with ham, sun-dried tomato, pesto, and spring onion. Thing's going off again. But it's literally a pancake. Oop! Almost lost my fork. Alright, so I'm sitting here at the pancake restaurant at Efteling. Things are going weird over here. And I've got a prosciutto, sun-dried tomato, pesto, walnut, and onion pancake. This is supposedly the thing to get here. Alright, let's see how it is. Pancake. Okay. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good pancake. If I do this on myself. Yeah, it's a good pancake. A couple things I miss about the US. I was just talking to my friend Angie. I miss air conditioning. Yes. Ice water. Some of that sort. But you're an adventure, and if you're going to commit, you're going to commit to the bit. I'm going to go see a movie just to cool down because they have good air conditioning, hopefully, the movie theater, and then we'll go on and do some more rides and stuff. You know what's funny? On my way in, I didn't realize where the kitchen was here, which is pretty cool. All right, I got 2 more rides to do, but I got to do for the end of the day. The only one we've double ridden so far, and it is different in each car you're in, is this one right here. Is the Symbolica. All right, attractions. Let's see. Oh, actually, we got the Pagoda, Soaring Thai Temple, Steam Carousel. We got a reasonable amount of stuff to do. The good news is all the waits are nothing now. All right, let's go over and do the Carnival Dark Ride. And the indoor roller coaster. All right, let's go to the indoor roller coaster. Where is it? It's back by someplace I've not been yet. It says it's a 6-minute walk. Again, this is a pretty good app on 6 minutes in what direction. Oh, we're gonna go right by the code on the way. All right, let us do that then. We'll do the Pagoda in the sky on the way. It says a 6-minute walk. We're gonna take a left right up here, and we'll go buy some stuff. We got an indoor coaster to do and a dark ride to do. Sorry, indoor coaster and a dark ride to do before we move on and do some re-rides for their little fireworks show thing. Also, I guess you can dress up and come to the park, unlike a lot of Disney parks. I guess must be a wedding. Saw a groom and some other dressed up people heading to sections of the park we still haven't been to yet, with 3.5 hours left of opening time. You know what? This pagoda thing looks really cool. Yeah, it looks like it's about to take off right now, so hopefully you can get up there the next, yeah, all the lines are open. I was like, hopefully we can get up there in the next 40 seconds or so. Looks like it should be fine. This thing goes up in the sky. You don't see that many of these anymore. Because dumb Americans would probably jump off them or something like that. So you don't see them that much anymore. Do not throw anything below. All right. Got our seat. And up we go. Kind of letting. It's showing you how long the things are. Yeah, I guess that was a 20-minute boat ride earlier in the video. It is. Let's just try to take our letting arm. I don't see anything saying we can't stand. No. Doesn't say you have to remain seated. So there's a giant counterweight on the end of that. You see that big block? So that is the Symbolica ride. So the solar panels on the roof. You can see that's just a giant flat building too. Or at least they put an E for Efteling on the top with some grass. You can see Baron, you can see the roller coaster, you can see the looping coaster. That's the section we're going to go over to next. You can really see the whole park from here. Well, I mean, I guess that's the purpose. It's an observation tower. So yeah, Symbolica, good ride. Did that twice. Likes to be an employee break area back there. Them just sitting on the tables. I think we might be all the way up. I'll show you the full scale of the boat ride, which is crazy how big that boat ride goes. And you can see that there's something pulling it. There's ropes under the water that are pulling them. The big circle things, you might not be able to see that. I'm talking like you can see it. That's the flying hotel over there. Those are sections of the park we've not even been to yet. I'm pretty sure that's where the roller coaster is. Yeah, that's the roller coaster, that bird thing over there. It's a giant indoor family coaster in there. Wow, it's a nice view up here. Really nice view up here, actually. Of everything you could want to see. You can't go all the way around. That's just to stop you from exiting the wrong way. You can go up most of the way. They used to have this in... Oh, what is the hell is that? Oh, those ducks fighting. The ducks are still fighting. Oh, the ducks are going at it. You may not be able to see that. It was down by the boat ride. What a nice little relaxing ride. It seems like we're not going in a perfect circle. We're kind of going in an oval. Oh no, we're coming down. We're going in an oval because we're coming down. See, that's the platform where we came from. We're kind of out cantilevered over it. And now, coming back down. Let's go check out that indoor coaster next. Oh, there you see the bird on it. And one more dark ride, then we'll do some re-rides. Well, here's the two rides I haven't done yet. That's the Vogel indoor roller coaster, which we'll do second. Oh wow, what the heck's going on there? That's like a pirate ship themed ride there that's blasting off with smoke and other stuff like that. But we've got a dark ride here. Wow, look at this. It's all like themed up and timed up. That's pretty cool. Looks like a tiki bar. Alright, let's go ahead, let's check out the Carnival Festival. It's like one word off of the nickname of Carnival's new ship. The Carnival Festivale. Because the Carnival Festival has a 0-minute wait. I have no idea what this is. It's a dark ride of some sort. There's a lot of room for holding people. I don't know why they ever expect them to be aligned like this. And look, they built the building around a tree. That seems to be a real tree. This does look like a licensed product. Wow, straight up into a staircase. I'm trying to show you guys. I think we'll go wire. This video is 2 hours. I'm trying to show you guys a legit exploration of this park the best I can. This goes up and down for there. Oh my. Well, this is a very colorful ride. I'm gonna go with their version of It's a Small World. Really does sound like it. Yeah. Look, it's all these national flags and all that. Yeah. I'm going with Efteling's version of It's a Small World. Yeah. Efteling's version of It's a Small World. Oh, that is not coming down yet. This is a unique one. Yeah, we're basically in Haunted Mansion. They love to pin you down here. No, Rich, you're just fat. Tomato, tomato. Well, that was an interesting ride. It's also called the Carnival Festival. It's a better version of It's a Small World. That's what it literally is. It's a really funny name for a live stream. Live from the Carnival Festival. It'll happen. I'm gonna go do the dark ride. I'm gonna go do the indoor coaster. I'm gonna do a couple more rides and then I'll do a live stream. So go back a couple of jobs. Yeah, honestly, this castle ride and the Dutch Macabre ride are my two favorites here. The roller coaster's pretty good too. The wooden one. But the my favorite thing is this is actually if they have to evacuate this, they can't get to this with stairs easily. So what they've got is they've got a boat. They literally have a boat that they can, if they have to evacuate these ride vehicles, they have to take the boat out here. I'll show you the boat in a second when we turn. It's pretty funny because if this stops working, the thing that's propelling the coaster under the water, it's just a roller coaster with tires. They take that boat and rescue people from the boats. And there's the other car landing, hopefully. Great ride here. All right, guys, I did finally get on the boat ride here. The nice 20-minute leisurely boat ride. It finally cooled down. We've got a water show in about 2 hours from now. Got roller coasters and stuff going off around us, but I'm good on the roller coasters for today. I'm gonna take you on the carnival ride, but yeah, this is the little boat ride. Canal boat ride.
Het meisje kwijt zich van haar park in al haar eenzaamheid. Zij lacht en ze slikt geen woord, met lief en liefheid.
Alright guys, so let's close out Efteling Park. It's the most beautiful of the parks, but of the real European parks, taking out Disneyland Paris, I'd have to rank it last because I've actually enjoyed Europa, then Fantasia, then this the most. Europa Park was good, really good. Fantasia, a little less this, and then Disneyland Paris was kind of trash compared to these other parks. Don't waste your time at Disneyland Paris. Come to these other parks for a fraction of the cost. You get a better experience. No fast pass, no skip the line, just a good old-fashioned experience. So it's Richard from the No Pants Show coming to you from Efteling Park, in the bar, drinking some Texels, which I finally learned has alcohol in it. Reminding you that when you wear no pants, all you got left to lose is your penguin shirt. Bye!